Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can you hear me? It's Coach Clee coming at you. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. There we go. All right. I'm in that new system, got that new thing going on. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. It's Coach Clee coming at you. It's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. I got a wonderful show coming at you tonight. We are live and we are streaming from YouTube. We're streaming from 2 Facebook pages. Eventually, we will also be streaming from LinkedIn, but we're not there right now. I got to let you know this is going to be an interactive live, so do understand that once you put your comments in the comments section, we will be able to see them, but there's about a 5 to 10 second delay. Okay, there's about a 5 to 10 second delay from the time that you post it till the time that I see it. However, I will acknowledge those comments once they come in. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. I said there's a special guest in the lab. This is the first time we're going live. I'm on the East Coast. He's on the West Coast. He's done tremendous things, and we're going to talk about that soon here in a minute. But right now, I need to know what the energy levels are. I need to know what the energy levels are like. So if you had a good day today, I need you to put a 1 in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section if you had a good day today. And you know, everybody who's tuning in, I don't believe in bad days. Like Les Brown says, I like to call them character building days because you can learn from them. You can grow from them. They're necessary because they make you appreciate the outstanding days that much more better. So if you had a quote unquote bad day, a character building day, I need you to put a 2. Looks like a peace sign. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day for you. And I know there's a lot of civil unrest. I hope everyone's being safe. I hope everyone's being healthy, and I can understand. I want everyone that we're going to step back a little bit and have a little fun. We're going to talk about some fun things and some positivity, but I do want everyone to be safe. If you had a great day today, outstanding day, I need you to put a 0 in the comment section. That's what I'm going to put at the end of this live. Put a 0 in the comment section if you had a good day today. It's kind of like this is a bubble, and you're right there in the middle of that bubble, and nothing can penetrate that bubble. I'm going to put a 0 at the end of the live. Let me see what some of the comments. Yeah, okay, we got Kendra on. She had a good day today. Got Preston on. Thank you guys for tuning in. They had a good day today. Make sure you guys tag, like, and share. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Was that showing up? Is that showing? Oh, yeah. I got my 0 in there. Make sure you guys comment. We're already on the Facebook page. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button and check and like the page and look out for future shows. We're also on YouTube. If you haven't done so, check it out under the same name, Coach Clee. Subscribe to that page and check out some of the past interviews that we've done and some of the future ones that are coming down the pipeline. 2021 is going to be a wonderful, tremendous year. We got an all-star lineup. We're kicking off the brand new year right now. We got the website going, the website workwithclee.com. Bunch of wonderful things on that website. I want to put some announcements out there. Some things that's on the website. Make sure you check it out. Not right now, but make sure you do it later. What's on the website is my first book. The first book I published, first book I wrote is March 4th. It's a motivational empowerment book on helping you find your own breakthrough. We talk about toxic people, toxic situations. We talk about taking care of yourself. We talk about courage. We talk about finding your own breakthrough. It's a guide. It'll help you. I wrote this in a really dark time, and those are steps to bring me out of that dark time. And it's a great book. It's my first book. I believe it's a masterpiece. You tell me. I'll let you guys be the judge. Also on the website, No Shade, All Light. Jason Brown, Herb Thompson, Clarence Stokes, and myself, we all wrote 25 of our favorite quotes and what they mean to us. So it's over 100 quotes in this book with meaning, okay? And for 4 men to get down and sit down and actually take the time out to write a book, there's some gold nuggets in here. Chapter 2 is the best chapter, I might add. So make sure you check that out also. And what came out June 1st, and this is very near and dear to me. This is my 3rd book in the game. It's #Grudge. You know, we talk about if you're holding a grudge, if you ever had anger, if you have made a mistake, anything, unforgiveness, we talk about that. Les Brown, again, said it best. Holding on to a grudge, like holding on to a hot piece of coal and expecting the person that you're mad at to get burnt, and instead you're really burning yourself. Sometimes you just need to let that thing go and start the healing process. And we talk about that thing that right there on the website as well. The book right there, that's on the website, workwithclee.com. There's some other things on the website. Make sure you guys follow up and stay in tune with the website. We're having a lot of things are coming in 2021. The book publishing company is starting in 2021. I know I keep giving out nuggets and hints on that, but we haven't officially launched, but we soon will. We definitely will. I'm going to move it to the second part of the show where we will discuss Shayla's showcase. Shayla's got the sponsors right here. Shayla, you here? Let me see. Let me get this right.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud.
Good. I just have to check because you guys know when Coach Klee does this, I get the Oki spot in the lab. So I don't get the lights and the camera and all that good stuff. So here I am. But anyway, I see his lips moving, but I don't hear him. So I have several. It's been a while since we've done Shayla's Showcase. So I'm excited to share some of these great businesses, authors, DJs, all kinds of things that I have to share today. But the first one, I want to talk a little bit about a book. Over the Tracks is a novel by Cy Emery, who was a former guest. He was a guest a couple of times. The last time he was on, he was Disco Dan. Um, but he has a new book called Over the Tracks. It is a must read with themes of race, loss, and friendship. The young adult novel sizzles with action, suspense, and urban drama. The characters grab your heart and won't let you go. Or let go, sorry, excuse me, leaving you begging for more. Over the Tracks can be found on Amazon Books. And then, so if you are a person who is classy, make sure you check out Mighty Classy Designs. You can come and shop 24/7 with Sonia Stokes, excuse me, Paparazzi Accessories, independent consultant at paparazziaccessories.com/55766. We'll make sure we have that contact information at the end of this live at the top. The price is only $5. That's right, $5 for nickel and lead-free jewelry. It'll have you looking and feeling mighty classy. I love that. If you like jewelry, join her on Facebook on Mighty Classy Designs page every Tuesday at 8 p.m. There'll be fun, chances to win free jewelry, and Mighty Classy Designs. And I will say she does some fun little giveaways at different times as well. So make sure you check her out. Or if you love jewelry and you're interested in making some extra money, join our team. You can visit our website to get additional information. Then moving on, we have House of Vegans, which is a spot that Coach Klee and I frequent often, typically on Sunday, so we can get a slat burger. It is House of Vegans. They offer a variety of different food options, all vegan. However, I will tell you, I'm not vegan. You can go there if you're not vegan. Check out their food. It is flavorful. It's not plain. It's not dull. And my favorite is the slat burger. So those are only served on Sunday. So you have to go for that on Sundays, but you can go other days of the week to get their other soul food options and things like that. Make sure you check them out. And they are located at 1426 North 3rd Street in Midtown Harrisburg. Then, coming very soon, right across the street, you can check out a one of a kind bookstore that'll be coming to the Midtown area, which, like I said, is right across the street from House of Vegans. They will have great coffee, pastries, and literature from around the world and also here locally. They are opening very soon, and we will make sure we get you that opening date once we have that. And then last but not least, DJ Bliss Productions. For your musical needs, big or small, you can let DJ Bliss take your party, corporate event, or reception to the next level. He specializes in all music genres. You can contact DJ Bliss at djbliss717 at AOL.com or check him out on Facebook at DJ Bliss. And that's all I've got for Shayla's Showcase.
Thank you very much. Wonderful job. We will make sure all that information gets posted above momentarily at the end of this live, at least. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the sponsors who sponsor the show. Make sure you frequent them, and whenever you reach out to them, make sure you tell them that Coach Clee sent you. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for what you guys came to watch the show for, I got a special guest in the lab right now. We're in the lab virtually. We've got this whole brand new setup. It looks real good. He's a PA native. He's currently living in Arizona. He went to Clark Atlanta University, and he played collegiate level football there. He was a quarterback too, mind you. That goes right along with him. He has his own quarterback training company out there in AZ as well. He's also an author of a storybook and entertaining suspenseful stories. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you David Valenti Maurice Kennedy. There we go. We got the full name right there. There he is right there. Turn this mic. David, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. How are you?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Man, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Thank you for coming in the lab today. You look at it, you got the fresh cut going on. You shake What's going on with you?
Hey, life's good, man. I'm just excited to be here. Excited to talk with you about some things. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on to the show. Give us a little bit about background about yourself.
Well, like you said, I'm an author.
Mm-hmm.
I currently publish 4 books, self-published 4 books. I'm doing my quarterback training business. Um, I've done that now for the last 3 years.
Okay.
But I've been training QB since about 10 years now. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I was born and raised in York, PA. Moved out here to Arizona right out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Played a little ball after college, a little professional spring football,
Okay.
and then just settled back out here in Arizona, man. So
Okay.
yeah,
And right now he got a hoodie on, but he already told me it's like 72 degrees out there while I'm stuck out here. I got a hoodie on for different reasons because it's like 35 degrees out here.
yeah. 70's a little chilly right now for me though.
Man, that feels real good right now to me. So you talked about you're originally from the Pennsylvania area and you went to school. What did you go to school for exactly?
Health and physical education.
Okay, and doing that led you to I'm assuming kind of and playing the position of quarterback that led you help lead you into wanting to own and start your own business. Can you just explain that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, of course, the major focus is on coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to learn how to be a successful coach. And Clark Atlanta had a real good health and physical education program.
Okay.
We like to call ourselves a Black Harvard of black colleges. But yeah, so that studying health and physical education really helped me
Mm-hmm.
with the quarterback training and everything like that. So
Okay, and coming from a defensive guy myself, talking to a quarterback, I mean, some barriers can be broke down from time to time. But
right.
what exactly, if someone wanted to come train or be instructed by you at your facility, what's the actual requirements in the process for that?
Really, there aren't any. Just I'm willing to train anyone. I actually have a little girl that I'm training.
Okay.
10 years old. All you gotta do is look up Best QB Ever Academy LLC on Facebook. Hit me up, and I'm always willing to work with you. And if you want me to come travel, I have a partner with myself. We travel and do football camps as well. So
Okay.
yeah, we've done camps all over the country. We've been in Miami, Florida, back home, Pennsylvania, out here, Arizona. Yeah, we've been all over the country doing camps. So.
All right, yeah, I see, and it looks like Tiki Richardson's on right now. She just gave you a big shout out, and she typed in somebody's name right now, James Eway. I'm
Yeah,
assuming. Okay.
that's my partner. That's what I was just talking about. Yeah, that's my Tiki. That's my homegirl. We go way back. That's my little crew right there. We go back, my childhood friends.
All right, big shout out to her. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tag, like, and share. So, how long have you actually been writing books? Or how long have you been writing, I should say?
I like to say I've been writing all my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've always been one to, jot down things. And like I said, when I was in school, I had a real passion for creative writing.
Mm-hmm.
Loved doing poetry.
Okay.
All of my books have poems that lead the chapters.
Okay.
So it's basically like you're getting 2 books in one. But officially, I published my first book in 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got some skin in the game. What was the title of your first book?
The first book's called A Vicious Cycle: Escaping the Beast Within.
Okay. And without giving away any spoilers, can you tell us a little bit what that's about?
That book, A Vicious Cycle: Escaping the Beast Within. The Beast Within is basically, it's a metaphor, a lot of different metaphors. Yeah, you can relate to it. And it basically I talk about how growing up and being in an environment, how children are affected,
Mm-hmm.
environment, and also how we quote unquote deal with generational curses.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the beast within represents a complex that a kid develops from being subjected to certain things that they shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Child. The beast within represents ignorance.
Mm.
So yeah, as you read, you'll see how it correlates with that metaphor.
Okay. All right. And that came out in 2014. How many books have you written so far?
4. I just published my 4th one about 2 weeks ago.
All right. We'll get to that. What was book number 2?
Book number 2 is A Vicious Cycle, My Brother's Keeper.
Okay.
And that's the sequel to Escaping the Beast Within.
Mm-hmm.
And that book, the first book was basically I took my own life and embellished it. Then also tried to I deal with a lot of social topics in my books. In the first 2 of them. And My Brother's Keeper, which is one of my favorites actually. I'm a little seasoned in that one. So what I did is, like I said, it's a continuation. What's happening is the main character, his daughter, has a diary that his wife came upon. And in the diary, when they read it, it's not complete because the dog got to it and ripped it up.
Okay.
But in the diary, it's appearing on the surface that the daughter's having a relationship with her uncle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what is appearing on the surface.
Uh-huh.
So throughout the book, they're trying to figure out, like what's going on with my daughter and then my brother type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And My Brother's Keeper, the whole the deal with that is I'm also dealing with social issues when I'm talking about the young gangs that are going on. And I'm dealing with police brutality in this book as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just like one specific scene is when the main character is saved by a gang member from being beaten up by cops.
Mm-hmm.
So on one hand, you're getting saved by your brothers that are in the streets, but also you're being poisoned by those same brothers that are selling drugs and doing gang violence.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I try to get a little deep with it.
Yeah. Drama filled. I see.
Right.
What's book number 3?
Book number 3 is that's the 3rd book that finishes up the sequel. It's called A Vicious Cycle, Broken Ties.
Mm-hmm.
That book, I just wanted to try something different. I wanted to get a little adult. Yeah, they say sex sells, so I wanted to find out.
Okay.
So and like I said, it just picks up from where the last book went. And Broken Ties is, the main character whose name is Devin. He's finally things are starting to fall apart for him. You know what I mean? Losing his family. He's just going through some traumatic times and everything and trying to piece everything all together. So it all just finally wraps up the whole sequel, the whole trilogy of the books in Broken Ties.
Okay. All right.
I get a little adult in that book. So
yeah, you say you try something a little different. So out of that trilogy, is that the best-selling one or the most popular?
The first one actually was.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one actually sold the best for me so far, which was kind of surprising because I thought the second one was the best. I like the second book the best. And I like the third one. I like them all, but the second one,
you gotta like them all. They're your books.
I love them all. But yeah, the second one, I think I put my foot in it,
Mm-hmm.
But that first one got I got 5-star reviews on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like 32 5-star reviews. So
okay, that's what's up. Yeah. He's saying that you need a Lifetime channel trilogy for those books. Okay,
man, I'm telling you, if there's anybody out there that wants to produce a film, man, I'm telling you,
let them know.
Yeah, call me. I'm trying to find somebody to do a short film or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see my books, brought to life. I want to see that. Yeah.
I think that's any author's dream that writes creative writing. Yeah, to actually see it come to life is like a dream come true.
Mm-hmm. You're exactly right.
Yeah. And so your 4th book, is this the start of a different style of story with different characters? What's this one about?
Yeah, totally different characters. Has nothing to do with the first 3. This book it's called Bottom of the Fifth. Deadwood. Yeah,
that one that grabbed me. I'll let you go ahead and discuss it a little more.
Cool. Yeah. This one is basically what it is really it's like a large allegory. It has moral to the story. So basically, you have a guy who's selected to be the #1 draft pick in the baseball draft.
Mm-hmm.
Gets into having a wild party, you know, um, starts celebrating in a way that he ain't used to celebrating.
Uh-huh.
One thing leads to another.
Mm-hmm.
His homeboy and these two girls, they basically leave him out to die, leave him in the hospital. Yeah, leave him in the hospital. And then the one girl ends up accusing him of rape, and
Mm-hmm.
things go south for him. So fast forward, he ends up having a family,
Mm-hmm.
and his daughter is a superstar softball player.
Okay.
She ends up dying on the field.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so when that happens, his whole life falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
Then he ends up meeting another family where the little girl is a softball player who reminds him exactly like his daughter, looks like her, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he becomes obsessive with that family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does anything that he can to be a part of that family's life. And without spoiling a bunch of things, he does some really crazy things and some weird things. And yeah, the story really gets grimy in that aspect.
Gotcha. And when did you say that book came out?
It's probably been like 2-3 weeks now. Yeah, I just published that book.
It's hot off the press then, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And if anyone wanted to check out any or all of them, how would they go about doing that? If they wanted to make purchases or just reading them, how would they go about doing that?
All the books are available on Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd prefer you purchase from me. The first book, I have the first one available that I could sell to you, and I have the last one available. I have
Okay.
to make order for the rest of them, but all the books are available on Amazon.
Okay. All right. And if they
Or
want,
anywhere, actually, they're available anywhere that books are sold online.
okay. All right. And how would they go about looking that up? Can they look it up by your name, by the title? You got a website?
You can look it up by my name, my
Mm-hmm.
full name, David Valenti Maurice Kennedy. The last book doesn't come up like that because they only abbreviated. I guess they got tired of using my entire government. So it's David VM Kennedy, bottom of the fifth. That's the one that comes up.
Okay.
But yeah, or just look up A Vicious Cycle. A Vicious Cycle, Escaping the Beast Within. That one comes up, and you'll see the other ones underneath that.
Okay. And I have scrolling at the bottom of the screen, facebook.com,
Right.
Broken. Is that your page as well?
That's my page on Facebook, my author page. Just hit me up there if you want to purchase a copy, inbox me. If you want to talk business about turning these books into real life,
Yeah.
you can do that as well.
I can see you doing that and having a good time doing that too.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
So you got 4 books in the game, and they're creative writing. What gave you the inspiration to actually kind of want to take a step outside your comfort zone and do some creative writing?
Well, for the first book, like I tell people, the first book was pretty much therapeutic for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had some things inside that I just wanted to just get out on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to, make it like a biography or anything like that. So
Right.
I just got creative with it and embellished a few things and expanded that way.
Mm-hmm.
So the first book was, like I said, it was more on a therapeutic thing. And then once I finished that and had that thing in my hand, I was like, wow, I actually wrote a book.
Yeah.
And then it just got addicting, so I got to do another one.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do another one. I want to, like I said, I tried to change the game a little bit on the second, third, and fourth book. So
yeah, they always say you write a book to write another book, and so I get it. I mean, a lot of people have books inside of them, but to actually sit down and get their thoughts down on paper, and then to go through the necessary process and the steps to actually come out with a finished product with a book. Not a lot of people do that, so I commend you for doing that. And not only did you do it one time, you did it 4 times. So I mean, that takes a lot of hard work and dedication.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Where do you think your motivation came in? I know you said therapeutic, and that the first one I totally get that because my first book as well was very therapeutic for me. It's things I had to get out of my system and get it down on paper. What gave you the motivation for books 2 through 4?
The people that commented on my first one, that really motivated me.
Uh-huh.
I inspired a lot of people with the first book. You know, like I said, the feedback that I got motivated the heck out of me. You know, when people can relate to what you write, and then when they give you heartfelt comments about it, it really, yeah, it inspires you to do more.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it. And so, what keeps you moving forward? Do you have book number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the works?
Right now, no, nothing hit me yet. You know, I'm just normally a plot. I'll just wait for a plot to just hit my head, and then I'll just run with it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, right now I'm just focusing on promoting the fourth, promoting all of them actually.
I understand.
But
it's fresh right out off the markets. I understand.
But usually, like once I get those things going, something will just snatch me up and say, "Hey, write about this particular topic or whatever," and then I'll jump into it. I don't see myself stopping though. I'm probably gonna write till I die.
That's good. That's good. To have that creative aspect and have that imagination, it's a lot of fun too. It's a huge adrenaline rush, especially when you get that surge and you're thinking about the characters and the plot and all that. I mean, I'm speaking not from your existence. I know you got. I don't have creative writing out there. But just reading the back of your fourth book. And seeing how, like, okay, we're going. I could see reading the first section of it. I say it's going one way, then it goes totally different, and then it goes totally different too. I mean, that takes a lot of thought.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's time consuming, very time consuming. Yeah, because you wanna engage the reader from all angles, and you don't want to make things look so predictable.
Right.
Just like all of my books, they end with a little twist at the end. So
okay. And I'm going to kind of step away a little bit. I'm going to ask you this next question. If you could meet yourself that was about 10 years ago or maybe even 20 years ago, if you could step outside and talk to the younger version of yourself, what kind of advice would you give yourself, period?
That's a good question. I probably would tell myself to be a little more patient. Yeah, be patient. I'm not the most patient person in the world. I'm not the most patient, especially with these books, man. It's like when I write a book, I want them to sell. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Why is things popping off like that? But yeah, that'd probably be the best advice I give myself. Just be a little more patient with what you're doing.
Okay. All right. And the second part of this question, let's say just a little 12-year-old boy, a little 12-year-old girl that's watching the replay or watching this live right now. All right. They never heard of you. They never heard that you were a quarterback or you got your own company, or they never knew that you wrote books, creative writing, and they want to read one of your books. And they're looking at you and they want to grow up and be just like you. What kind of advice would you give them, the future up and comers? What do you think is meaningful that you can imprint on their psyche?
Don't take no for an answer. You're always going to have the negativity. There were people told me that I would never be a writer. You would never put a book in, Tell me. Yeah. So, anyone up and kind of live your dreams, live them, I'm 47 years old and I still dream,
As you should.
Yeah, but you can't make the dream a reality if that's all you do is dream about it. You got to act upon the dream as well.
You got to do the work. Yep.
Yeah, make that dream become a reality. Yeah, put in the time and effort, and it'll all pay off in the long run.
And I see you, Shayla. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. Neither is Coach Klee and Tiki saying, "Yeah, that you're not lying, putting in that work and all that." Yeah, absolutely. We talked about up and comers. We talked about talking to your younger version of yourself. But what kind of goals would you like to share with us? Do you have any short-term goals, like 3 to 5 years? Where do you would like to see yourself in 3 to 5 years? And then I'll ask the second part of that question.
As far as like with the football, with the quarterback training,
everything that we talked about, as far as football, as far as writing, anything.
Well, with the football, I like to have a facility. that's one of my goals. As far as the books, like I said, I want to see those books come to action. I want to see them come live.
Mhm.
So again, anybody out there willing to talk, let's talk, make it happen.
The platform watch. Remember where you heard it first. Someone's gonna watch this live, and they're gonna find you, and next thing you know, you're gonna be on Amazon TV somewhere.
I know, right? I'm saying, yeah. Thanks to Coach Clee.
That's right. Funny dance on that. So, what's a long-term goal that you could share with us? Then, anything maybe 5, 10 years down the road, where would you like? You got the facility, your books are turned into TV shows, movies, what has sitcom, something. What do you think long-term goal would be?
Basically, just to have a big imprint on the community, man. You know, like I said, I love working with kids.
Mhm.
I love inspiring the kids.
Mhm.
For a while, I was doing motivational speaking.
Okay.
Using my books as a platform.
Mhm.
Yeah, long term, I just want to be there for anyone that's trying to pursue their dreams and their goals.
Okay.
But I like for them to know who I am and what I do. Yeah.
Mhm. I see a wow. I don't know if I could say this one. I say coaching for the Steelers, man. Nah, Ravens all day. Ravens.
Oh, Steelers, baby.
Nah, we're not doing that. We're not even going to acknowledge that one. We're going to move right along with that. But seriously, though, at being an author yourself, what kind of books or inspiration? What kind of books, people, magazine articles, quotes, or anything like that has inspired you? What's something that that you read or heard that has been a game changer in your life?
For me, especially in high school, I was, more on the nerdy side.
Okay.
When they said you had to read Shakespeare, I was the first one.
Wow.
Yeah. So I used to like books like by Shakespeare. I used to like books by Geoffrey Chaucer, Milton,
Mm-hmm.
fairy tales, those type books.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Thomas Paine, who wrote the political book. What was Thomas Paine's? It was a pamphlet he had put out back in the revolutionary times.
Hmm.
Yeah, just the fact that he put this out and then so many people started reading it,
Mm-hmm.
that type of inspiration for me.
Okay.
Little on the nerdy side, but yeah, that's
Fine. That's fine. How often do you read now?
I don't read as much as I should
Mm-hmm.
because I'm more so focused on the writing aspect of it. But I found myself watching more and more movies than
Okay.
in the past. I never used to watch movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just never been really a big movie buff or anything like that. But I found out that watching movies helps me with my writing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It kind of jogs your imagination and gives you new ideas. What's
Right.
your favorite movie?
My favorite? Oh man, probably the Rocky series. Yeah. Yeah.
There was something good about you. You just can't. You were down here, but you jumped up a couple levels.
Yeah. Definitely
Cool. The series that series itself is very inspiring. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And then the Creed movies take off, so I like Creed as well.
Yeah, it's a modern day version of the same Rocky story, pretty much, but still some good movies right there.
Yep.
Yeah, my man. All right. We talked about a lot of different things, man, and I learned a little bit about you. Your writing. There's a bunch of undiscovered topics. Is there anything else that we could share with any? I'm fumbling over my words. I'm sorry. Is there anything else that we missed that you would like to cover right now? The platform is yours. The floor is yours.
No, I mean, one thing I like for people to do is just support, man.
Yeah.
Especially in our own community.
Mm-hmm.
Buy from your friends that you would buy from that unknown celebrity. You know what I mean? It's a tough gig when you're out here trying to write and sell books. You ain't gonna read it. Just purchase it just to say that you support it. You know what I mean? Give it to someone. Go give it to a bum on the street. They'll read it.
I agree with you. If you don't read it, somebody else will. Somebody definitely will. It's a support system right there. It's kind of like we talked about off camera. It's like once you actually have the thought, you're excited about it. Then you get the thought down into a book, and then for at least for me, I was like, wow, I actually wrote a book, and I got something physical in my hand, and not knowing that the process just started at that moment. I'm thinking I'm done. But the book itself, yes, that was done. But the process of marketing and getting exposure, that's a whole different process in itself.
It is, and it is a tough process at that. That's why I said for you to have me on this show, man, I appreciate it so much because these are the things that you have to do to get yourself out there.
And guaranteed, hopefully somebody's watching this right now is going to purchase a book, is going to read your material, and just you want your work to be acknowledged, and you want people to enjoy it. You want people to learn from it as well. I mean, you don't just. I know it's therapeutic to get that stuff out there too, but you do want to leave a lasting impression for someone else, and so that's part of the process too. And even if it's not friends and family, like you said, that actually read it or improved by it or impressed by it, they pass it off as a gift, just word of mouth or something like that. And it's usually the third or fourth person down the line, and they're the ones that's like, wow, this is the best thing ever.
Right. And the best thing you can do for an author, man, is leave a review. Just let them know how you did. Just tell me if you liked it, or what inspired you to read it, or anything like that. That's the best thing.
Tag, like, and share, like I always say. Absolutely right. I see Jamon's on. Thank you for tuning in. Tag, like, and share. Perfect, man. Again, anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to put out there?
Just follow me on Facebook. My author page, facebook.com/CycleBroken. Look up Best QB Ever Academy. Best QB Ever Academy LLC on Facebook. And yeah, hit me up, man. Talk, even if you want to just chat, talk about some things, share some ideas. We can do that as well.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for blessing my show. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna check out your books, but I'm looking forward to the your latest one in particular that I just read the back. I told you I'm gonna be making a purchase on that one. I got to see what's going on with Baseball Star and how things get crazy in that.
Cool. Yeah, you'll love it.
David, I believe it. I'll let you know how.
Something broke up a little bit. It broke up.
Signal going. I said, but you right there, we're on point. I do these shows, David, because I put on. And I say that to anyone that's watching right now. If you've got a business, a product, or a positive message that you're looking to get that information out there, make sure inbox me, text me, get a hold of me. I'll get that. I'll schedule you a time to get you in the lab. Get your pen and your pad. Am I having technical difficulties? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm being told that the volume's not working. All right, we're gonna inbox me, text me, get a hold of me. If you got a business, product, or positive message, let me know. We'll schedule you a time to get you on the show. I want everyone to live their life with the purpose and evolve so hard. I got a special guest coming in the lab next week, Dave. You know who it is?
Who's that?
You got to tune in and see.
We'll do.
Make sure you follow the people. Absolutely. We're going to be going live in the lab next week. Thank you for coming. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Make sure you check out his Facebook pages. Make sure if you're in the Arizona area, check out his quarterback business. Make sure you definitely check out these books. Support him. Tag, like, and share. Let him know how much you feel about him. To support the authors, man. These self-published authors. We're out here getting our ideas and our creative minds out there. Thank you for tuning in. Be safe. Be healthy. There's a lot of civil unrest right now, so we kind of wanted to take a pause for the cause and put out some positive information. So I want everyone to have a wonderful night. Again, stay safe. And we got to do one more thing before we end the show. You remember what the last thing is?
Yeah, I got to do the money dance.
The money dance. Let's get it. There we go. Thank you for tuning in. It's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker saying peace.